Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Kyle's Daily Bad Words Wisdom. Got some facts for you today, so let's check this out. Your eyebrows, in case anyone's wondering, renew themselves every 65 days. So all your eyebrows, all your hairs will fall out and new ones will grow. This is interesting for all you horror fans. Check this out. The difference between terror and horror is that terror occurs in anticipation for a horrifying event, while horror occurs afterwards, after the event. So, check this out. Oh, that's just funny looking. Humpback whales will let dolphins ride on the end of their face and shoot them up into the air for fun. Just for fun. This sounds good. This is kind of cool right here. The bowhead whales are almost the longest living mammals. In 2007, a specimen caught off the Alaskan coast was found to have a 3.5-inch long head of an explosive harpoon embedded deep in its neck. The projectile was manufactured in Mississippi around 1890, so over 100 years ago, suggesting that the whale survived the hunt for over a century. It's pretty beat up too. I doubt that's the... This is funny. Japanese engineers Konota Sota invented a new tiny personal transportation system, the walk car. It is small enough to fit right in your backpack. And it just looks like a really, really cheesy skateboard. It looks like a writing table. Like you probably write on it, you know? It looks like the size of a book. But it's got wheels. Alright, moving on. I wanted to do this, man. Exercise makes you both more productive and happier for the day you exercise. It affects your brain's function and memory. And the positive effects lasts the rest of the day. For that too. A single Google search. So Googling something requires more computing power than it took to send Neil Armstrong and 11 other astronauts to the moon. There was more going on there now, but it just is easier. When people in love stare at each other, their heartbeats actually sync. Isn't that lovely? This is great. Abraham Lincoln is in the Wrestling Hall of Fame for losing only one of about 300 matches, and once challenged an entire crowd of onlookers after dispatching an opponent. And quote, and he said, "I am the big buck of this lick. If any of you want to try it, wet your horns." Sound like some presidential boasting there, or what? It's kind of funny. And finally here, fucking U.S. military, here we go. In 1961, the U.S. Air Force accidentally dropped 2 nuclear bombs on North Carolina. Each more had 250 times the destructive power of Hiroshima, but obviously never exploded. One of them still remains buried where it landed. Kind of scary. But yeah, so be careful when you dig, right? Call before you dig. Call the U.S. Air Force before you dig in Mississippi. Take it easy, buddy. Enjoy your Tuesday.